The owner of the El Rancho Motor Hotel property on the corner of Westminster Avenue and Power Street is exploring options to redevelop this site and replace the aging motel with a residential development. As this would require an amendment to the future land use designation for this property in Penticton's official community plan, the city is interested in hearing the community's opinion about the proposal before it moves forward. The goal of this video is to provide you with information about what is being considered and invite you to share your feedback. Before we talk about the proposal, let's start by explaining what the official community plan is. The OCP is a comprehensive document that provides the long-term vision for Penticton. It includes goals and policies on a range of topics, including land use, economy, environment, transportation, agriculture, and more. Penticton's plan was approved in 2019 and is the product of extensive public engagement. And while it sets the direction for the city through to 2045, it is considered to be a living document that adapts with the community. One of the topics that the OCP covers is a future land use designation for each property within the city. The land use designation for a property considers the question, what do we want to see in this location in the next 30 years? The future land use designation in the OCP may not reflect what currently exists on the property. This designation is used by city planning staff when reviewing rezoning applications for properties to determine whether or not a proposed development aligns with the future use desired in the OCP. So what does this mean for the El Rancho property? Located across Westminster from the Penticton Trade and Convention Center, the El Rancho Motor Hotel was constructed in phases beginning in the 1950s. It currently provides about 75 long-term rental units and is designated tourist commercial. With this designation, hotels, motels, restaurants, and other complementary uses can be built on the site up to 6 stories in height. And while the El Rancho property has long been envisioned as a hotel site due to its proximity to many desired tourist amenities, it has yet to attract a successful hotel development. If the land use designation for this site were to change to urban residential, the property could be developed to accommodate a higher density residential development. With an urban residential land use designation, townhouses, stacked townhouses, and low-rise and mid-rise apartment buildings up to 6 stories in height can be constructed in areas that are considered high amenity. The area around the El Rancho fits this description area, as it offers many desired services and attractions within walking distance of the property, including Okanagan Lake, the downtown, Riverside Plaza, the community center, and the Trade and Convention Center. The applicant is exploring a few different options that would fit with the urban residential land use designation. Conceptual designs have been completed for a multi-building, 5 to 6 story residential development consisting of 300 units, underground parkade, and an option for resort-style amenities. If the community and council support an OCP amendment to urban residential, the applicant would be required to submit a rezoning application. This application would require plans with greater detail about the proposed development, including specific uses, unit counts, building heights, setbacks, parking requirements, traffic impacts, streetscape improvements, and infrastructure requirements. This application would also trigger further public consultation, including signage on the property, notifications to neighbors, and a public hearing prior to council making a decision on the zoning change. This rezoning process would only occur if the OCP amendment were successful. Now it's up to you to let us know what you think and if you are open to a residential development on this property. Remember, you will have more opportunities to learn about the proposed development and provide your feedback in the next stage if the application to rezone the property is received. Please go to shapeyourcitypenticton.ca to complete a feedback form before August 9th. You can also complete a paper version at City Hall between the hours of 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. Monday to Friday. The information we receive will be shared with staff, council, and the property owner. Thank you from the City of Penticton.